Hello and welcome to this video. I was about to do a home testosterone test, so I thought I may as well film it and then show everyone how easy it is to do. Before I get into that though, talk a bit about why you might want to do a home testosterone test. So testosterone, particularly in males, helps with a number of things. It helps with sleep, it helps with energy, helps with aggression, all sorts of stuff. So if you're feeling tired all the time, if you get easily annoyed, if you're feeling quite anxious in yourself, maybe having some mental health issues or just feeling down and depressed or something like that, it may be a good idea to grab a home testosterone test, perform the test and check your testosterone levels, because having low testosterone can be a massive cause of some of those issues. It's easily fixed. So what these home testosterone tests, I got this one from a company called Randox Health. I've used a company called Optimale in the past. You can get them all over the shop. You can get them online, just go into Google, search home testosterone test. I got this one from Amazon, so I'll leave the link in the description below. But there are a ton of companies that can do it for you. You essentially just order the test online. Cost about, I think this one cost 30 quid, something like that. They're all roughly about that. I think the most I saw was £50. And the reason for it being a bit more expensive was the fact that you don't use a finger prick like you do in this test. You actually put something on your arm. So for those who don't like needles, things like that, then this other device, I forget what it's called, but I'll put it on screen. It should be perfect for you. Essentially, you collect a small vial of blood, package it back up, send it off. I'll send it off to Randox Health. They will test the blood and they will come back with some results on testosterone. I'll just read it out. With results on testosterone, sex hormone binding globulin, free testosterone, luteinizing hormone, estradiol, prolactin, follicle stimulating hormone, and albumin. So I don't know what half of those things are. I'm really focusing on testosterone, free testosterone, and the SHBG, so the sex hormone binding globulin. The reason I'm taking the test is because I like to do a test once every 6 months just to make sure my testosterone levels are healthy. I do a lot of sporting activity. I also own my own business, so I can't really afford to not be going to work feeling 100% every day. So I just like to keep on top of it in terms of that. The reason I'm doing it also this time is because I'm about to start to take a new supplement called Shilajit. Now, Shilajit, from the research I've done, is reported to be some sort of superfood, super supplement, which will potentially turn you into Superman. I'm not paraphrasing there, or I am paraphrasing there, should I say. But yeah, from the research I've seen on Shilajit, it could quite possibly increase your testosterone. So what I want to do is I want to do a testosterone test on day 1 of taking Shilajit and another test on day 90. So yeah, give it 3 months and then see if it has actually raised my testosterone levels at all. If you want to watch that video, obviously I'll be posting it in roughly 90 days. So you can subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon and you'll get notified. I think that's what the YouTubers say. So with that said, let me show you how to take one of these tests. It's super simple. I'll break out the package now and we'll go for it. Okay, so in this particular package, we have some instructions, which, because I'm an alpha male, I'm not going to read. Actually, one thing to say about that, the first time I did a testosterone test, I came home from the office, realised the kit was here, took it out of the box, pricked my finger, and 0 blood came out. I later found out by reading the instructions retrospectively that you're supposed to have quite a warm body temperature. Your hands need to be quite warm in order to increase the flow of blood. And so therefore it didn't work. And I kind of tried to drip it into the vial anyway. I completely messed it up. I contacted Optimal, who I was using at the time, and they actually sent me another testosterone test free of charge through. So if you do mess this up, don't worry about it, because the chances are whoever you've used, if they're a decent company, they will just send you out another test free of charge and you can get that sorted. Second mistake I made was actually when I got around to performing that test again, is that I decided, okay, body temperature needs to be fairly warm. I'll go and have a scalding hot bath. That was a mistake, because when I pricked my finger, it didn't stop bleeding. It looked like there'd been a massacre in the bathroom. Honestly, there was blood absolutely everywhere. So I think you need to get a happy medium. So what we'll be doing today is we will unbox this. We'll go to the sink and we'll just wash our hands, get our hands nice and warm, get them nice and clean. Hopefully, then the blood will flow nicely. Anyway, back to the video, or back to the unboxing. This is simply what you return your vial in. You would generally pop a sticker on your vial just so they know who the test belongs to. You get the vial itself. You also get a bag where you write your name on it and things like that. You get your finger pricks here. So you've got 3 of them. So you can give it a go 3 times, different fingers if you want. You also then get some cleaning apparatus, dressings, things like that. And Randox have provided a prepaid postage bag. Takes about, I think it took 2 days to get the kit to me. This is an expedited postage to send it back, because obviously they want the blood as fresh as possible. So what I'll be doing after I've done this test is I'll be taking it straight to the post box and sticking it in there ready to actually get sent back. Okay, cool. So that is the unboxing. Let's go ahead and start filling up the vial. So we're just going to get our hands and wrists and everything nice and warm. Okay, so after you've run your hands under the warm or hot tap for probably 3, 4, 5 minutes, you can come back and prep your kit, or you can prep your kit first, entirely up to you. You're going to need this contraption, which is what you'll send the vial back in. You can, however, fold this over and use it as a stand for your vial. So just remove the lid of your vial. Just pop that in there, makes life a bit easier. Here's your finger prick thing here. Okay, I've removed my watch now just because I don't want to reduce or restrict the flow of blood to my hands. And they advise that you just shake your hands out, maybe down by your side, get the blood flowing, you know, swing your arms about, that sort of thing. You can get the little swab. I'm going to use this finger here. Just give it a quick wipe. So make sure your hands are nice and warm. Then when you are ready, you can take the lid off of the finger prick. Locate your finger. 3, 2, 1. The bit that no one likes. There you go. Pricked. You'll notice my bleeding slightly. So we'll try and get this in the vial if we can. Easier said than done. And just massage the blood down the hand a bit. So that it drips into the vial. We might have another instance here. Oh, look at all that. think we're good. It's a bit of a mess, but I think we are good. So I'm going to clean myself up. I'm going to do that up and I'm going to show you the finished product. Okay, there we have it. Finished product. You can see there's plenty of blood in there. In the tube or in the vial, there is also another substance. So they basically want you to turn it upside down a few times, give it a bit of a shake. And I think there's another sort of substance. Yeah, I believe so, just to give it a little bit extra. A bit of a mix. So we'll just do that a few times. You can obviously then clean yourself up using like the plasters and things like that if necessary. I've basically stopped bleeding already, so I don't need to. So then essentially all you need to do is the the packaging which was holding, God, if I can get it open. So then essentially all you need to do, the packaging which was holding the vial when I was dripping the blood into it, simply open it up, pop your vial in, close it up. That's nice and safe then for delivery. Package everything back up, put your stickers on it as per the instructions. Probably recommend reading the instructions actually, despite what I said earlier. Take it to your local post office or postal mailbox as quickly as possible, because you want to get this to them ASAP really, just so that the blood is still good when they get it and they can do all their tests. And then I think with my last test, I had the results within about 7 days. As easy as that. Once you get your results, you can then determine whether your testosterone levels are good or bad, or high or low, or average. Mine last time looked good, on point. So no further kind of medication or anything necessary. If you do have low testosterone, extremely low testosterone, then companies like Randox Health, Optimal, all these other ones, they're going to try and prescribe you TRT, which is testosterone replacement therapy. TRT is extremely popular right now. It could be the reason you've landed on this video. TRT is basically replacing the testosterone you don't have with testosterone, so boosting your testosterone levels artificially. You do that usually using a needle. I think you can get tablet form. I'm not 100%. I'm not an expert on this. I'm not a doctor. This is a disclaimer. A bit late on the video for a disclaimer, but there you have it. So TRT has been proven to fix pretty much all of those issues that I mentioned about earlier in the video. So lack of sleep, lack of energy, feeling anxious, feeling depressed, feeling getting annoyed easily, that sort of thing. People who have gone on TRT have resolved, in many cases, those issues. TRT, one of the main reasons for TRT's popularity is because it increases your testosterone levels, giving you additional energy, allowing you to kind of build muscle easier, as I understand it. There may be some other things there which I've not explained, but essentially a lot of people in the fitness industry in particular have been going on TRT and making gains. So that is one reason for using it. I would recommend, again, not being a doctor, if you are prescribed to go onto TRT because you have low testosterone after a home testosterone test, maybe you look at other ways of boosting your testosterone before you do it. Diet is a massive one. If you're sat at home eating processed foods, eating crap, going to McDonald's all the time, and just generally have a bad diet, then I would suggest cleaning up your diet, because that can massively help increase your testosterone. Similarly, cleaning up your lifestyle, cut down alcohol or stop drinking alcohol altogether, cut out smoking and vaping and all that crap. I am not on TRT, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I eat reasonably well and my testosterone levels are absolutely fine. I'm able to build a bit of muscle, I'm able to compete in sporting events, Ironmans, climb mountains in the Alps, have a very active lifestyle. So prior to looking at TRT, perhaps look at that, a more natural way of going down, going and doing things. But it's your life, so entirely up to you. If you liked this video, as I mentioned earlier, please like it and subscribe. I'll be doing a full review on the Shilajit I mentioned earlier, and also I will follow up on this test once I have done 90 days on the Shilajit supplement with another test, and then I'm going to compare the results. So it might be interesting. Science. I'm doing this so you don't have to. See you in the next video.